Dude, it smells like garlic bananas.
Yeah, that's different. That's smashed. All right, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Green Lodge podcast. I'm your host, JP.
I'm Michael.
I'm Brody.
And we're going to get right into it. So just like we always do, we're going to smoke some Jesus cabbage. Yeah. We're going to smoke a jazz cigarette.
Yeah.
Really get into it. I thought we would add a little. I found these little things at Lova that I really...
Oh, I got one of those.
Yeah.
What is that?
So it's just...
Oh, I've heard of Aries.
It's hash oil, but it's like the easiest way to put it on your J's.
Dude.
Man.
It's the best. Those applicators are fucking awesome, dude.
I thought that was a smoky pen, like a...
No,
That's what I put in my coffee.
Yeah, you
I
twist
remember
it.
you saying that. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, so they're actually really nice. I ended up, check it out. So yeah,
You have
let's...
two very cool bags of weed here, too.
I do like these. So here, let me see look at this one real quick, and I'll talk about this one. So what we're about to smoke is Tales and Travels. It is, what is it called? Raspberry shortcake.
Oh, we've
It's a
had this
sativa.
before.
Yeah, I think it's been a while.
It has been a while.
I don't remember
well.
that cover. It's beautiful.
It is. They have really good marketing, the Tales and Travels. Let's see, guys. It's coming in at 21.59%. Pairs well with light hikes, the desert menu, and thrifting.
You mean the dessert menu?
I've been smoking all day.
Dyslexic ass.
No, we're going with the desert menu.
Desert menu.
Cactus.
It's just
fries.
sand and cactus.
We fry,
Basically a little peyote.
we fry cactus and sand. You sons of bitches.
I thought assorted was associated for like 14 years.
I wasn't paying
I didn't know that
attention.
was a real word. I thought it was. I really couldn't put the S's and all of it together, so I just said associated fruits.
What the fuck?
Okay, but for 14 years?
Listen, buddy.
Listen, buddy.
Hey, what's your problem?
Yeah,
man?
you're making me. Yeah, thanks for making me feel better. Yeah.
I had a kid make fun of me on the bus because I couldn't say free till I was fucking 13. I said free instead of three. I just thought free. Well, if you look back at Irish.
Did you say teeth?
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah, I had
Did you
an F.
say teeth?
F.
Did you have like a speech thing
I
when you
didn't.
were
There was
a
just
kid?
like 4 words.
Just something you couldn't say.
Yeah, I couldn't say
something?
3. I could
Were
say
you
it
one of those
great
kids
now.
that say library and Buschetti?
Spaghetti.
Do you say herded?
Heard it.
No.
I heard it myself.
I heard it myself.
It's like,
God dang
he
it.
shitted.
You should. Yeah, but look at this thing. You twist up like a fucking
what the
crayon.
fuck?
Those are super cheap too,
Dude,
man.
yeah.
Like really cool.
This is Jenny Kush, by the way.
Oh,
Which
okay.
is one of my favorite strains.
All right.
JP did a little zigzag art on the
I did.
paper.
Yeah, you probably won't be able to see it, but I try to go back and forth with the little designs, so when you
weird.
roll it, you're getting a little bit of everything.
Right.
And of course, it wouldn't be me if you didn't fucking put a little stank on it.
Dust it.
I'm gonna dust it with this nice keef here. Look at all
Your
that
keef
keef.
tray looks like mine.
Dude, yeah,
I
look-
gotta empty it out periodically.
Looks like a fucking hockey puck. Like fucking,
Every once in a while, I'll just grab a pinch and roll it into a little ball, like hand roll a little hash ball.
I
and
do
throw it
like-
in a bowl.
little hash
I like
booger.
hand rolled hash. I like doing it, but it doesn't burn that good.
No,
Yeah.
solvent hash is probably a little better. Bubble hash,
Yeah.
but
I would rather just fucking.
well, also I'm not rubbing it as long as you're supposed to. You're supposed to rub it till it basically goes like brown.
Hell yeah, you are. Hell yeah, you are.
So it goes
You
brown.
don't do anything with the ass. What are you talking about?
Oh, you're right. Oh.
We've only been in this like 5 minutes, and we're already talking about Brody eating
Did you eat
ass.
some ass this week?
No, I did not feel any electricity in my knees. And
No,
that's
I didn't.
And that was what we said last time. But yeah, hey, since we're gonna lightly touch on that before we get into the real accoutrement of tonight's episode.
yeah.
Did you see what I posted in the group chat about your rape fantasies?
I do not have a rape fantasy.
You do though. I mean, there's video evidence of
video
it.
I don't believe that.
It's right there in the chat. Open
Pull
the
it up.
chat.
Pull it up in the chat.
There's
Here,
there's
here.
footage,
I don't
dude.
like
You
this.
said it.
I got that dog in me.
I don't believe it.
Was the follow up.
Yep.
And since it's our podcast.
Said fake news last time. I'm saying fake news again.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. And this is really.
I must have been high as fuck because I
must have been. Now look at.
Yeah, it's like the. I'll just. It's the right fantasy.
Same thing. What makes
That
this
one,
one
like, I couldn't really, like, you know, I tried a couple times, but, like, to be honest with you, it's
See-
not.
Oh, give me, man.
I ain't got that dog in
That's
me.
not what you said.
That's what I said.
I got that dog in me.
No, I said
Yes,
I ain't got
you
that.
did.
I even zoomed in on your face and you're like.
No,
Brother, I've
misquote.
listened to that so many times, just editing.
That's.
It's there.
I see what
there.
you mean. Okay.
It's there, man. You said it.
Hey, there is not. We're not saying you're going out and fucking essaying people.
Bring king shaming
No.
back, man.
We're just saying
Let's
that
bring him down. I'm bringing it back.
you just like to take the.
You're
rough-
like the most right wing person I've ever met, like socially.
I know. I hate it.
Not politically. At all,
And that's weird
but
too.
like
Yeah.
socially. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? Your very existence confounds me.
Thank you.
I'm like, how?
How do you make it
are
this
you?
far?
Why are you?
you're like a violent prude.
Like, what in the fuck,
Yes.
man?
That's a good way to put it. Violent prude.
Violent.
He's
prude.
left in everything but his sexual life. He's very
Yeah.
progressive in every other facet of his life, just not that one.
Just not
that
that
one.
one.
It's missionary or get the fuck out.
Hey, get the fuck out. I'm calling fucking grandma.
I'm calling
Hey,
cops.
Get the fuck
I'm
home.
gonna call the cops. You asked me to eat your ass.
Yeah.
That's assault.
Reversed. Officer, she asked me to do something called reverse doggy style. Need her arrested stat.
I don't even
It's
like
what?
dogs.
Why the fuck did you call me here?
I'll tag in, boy. Don't worry about it.
Get out of the way. Get over there and don't be a disappointment. Let somebody else tag in.
Yeah, I don't know how it got this way. It just happened one day.
It was the Catholic school.
Yeah,
I
did
think-
it.
Yeah.
Well, I hung out with a lot of rednecks that were all very right wing, but we obviously never agreed on shit. And I think they just enjoyed me because I was angry. Like, we didn't talk politics or anything, but
Yeah, did you guys play gay chicken?
never. Never. I swear.
I've learned about gay chicken through a lot of rednecks telling stories, and for a group of men that
There was a couple
Like to
guys that
call
got
every-
in fights over gay chicken, though, when we were younger.
yeah,
Like-
I've had a biker look at me in the face and tell me he sucked on a man's tongue just to show he wasn't a fucking queer. That's his exact words, and I was just
What do you, like, for dominance? Like,
yeah,
what,
like-
what,
it's like, yeah, so I sucked on his dick, so prove I was a man. Like, what the?
Gnarly,
What?
I
Charlie.
sucked him to climax too, goddammit. Like, what the fuck,
What's
bro?
that,
Whoa.
What's the Harold and Kumar?
God
he's like,
damn.
he's like, you'll suck my dick. And he's like, what? You're gay? He's like, no, I'm getting sick just looking at you queers. What?
The cock sandwich.
Yeah, the cock sandwich.
God damn it.
Damn.
God damn it. But yeah, I don't know how we got on that. But yeah, rednecks, you guys are a weird fucking breed.
Strange,
You guys have
strange
sex,
group, man.
and some of you have sex with your cousins.
Hey, that's true.
Keep,
You never know. I've known 3 families from DuQuoin that are all incest.
Yeah,
We're
we
all-
had 2 inbred kids in our school, and one
Really?
didn't. Yeah, one of them didn't. It was kind of fucked up. This was not in the topic section, but all right. Yeah, it was.
Incestual love.
One of them didn't realize it. Like one of them knew, and he kept his mouth shut, and we all heard the rumors, and then
That's
stories came up. The other one didn't know until, maybe 8th grade,
That's
freshman year.
unfortunate.
He was
Oh, man.
talking about it, and the teacher had to pull him aside and be like, "Hey, stop talking about like you should like not in a mean way, just like hey, you're literally talking about your brother, your dad and mom or brother and sister."
Jesus Christ.
That's not like I don't even remember how she put it, but it felt really compassionate, more like everyone's gonna fucking bully you.
Right.
No one's gonna
Like
let
you
and,
don't know that this is
right.
not.
And he
you know.
was mentally a little slower. Happiest fucking kid ever.
Well,
But
there's a lot of medical issues that come with that, man.
Yeah,
Like
you can't keep the
too many
bloodline pure.
chromosomes, man,
Yeah.
that are the same, and like it's those kids that are born out of that I feel just terrible for, because like just like every other kid, they didn't ask to be fucking born,
right.
and then you get born into this, and now you got to carry that weight.
Forever.
You got to carry
Yeah.
that because somebody else in your fucking family did this shit, and now you're just stuck with it.
On the topic of weight, though,
fucked up, man.
they're all very strong.
What?
All the incest people I know, they're very strong. They have like caveman strength, at least in DuQuoin.
I don't want to dive too deep into this. I feel like
I feel like we'll get killed.
I feel like we're going down a bad path here. This doesn't lead anywhere good. We were supposed to be talking about food, man.
Yeah, so yeah, let's all right. So guys, tonight's episode, if you couldn't tell, it was fine dining.
Knock back
yeah,
to fine
Not
dining.
incest and
and
ass
food.
eating. And,
Yeah, but well, I mean, you can't really.
well, ass is
What?
on the desert menu, so
What's a good fucking
God.
chicken parmesan without ass in your
wanna go to
cousin?
the
You know what I'm saying? God damn it. Oh,
oh god.
welcome to Southern Illinois.
That was
The
a
Green
call.
Lodge podcast.
Stay out of Saline County.
When you
And
one
parts
of
of Jackson. And
Union.
Union. And
After we
don't
posted
go to
the-
Williamson.
after we posted the first
These are rough
episode,
all over, man.
Stay in the woods. What?
after we posted the first episode, my dad called me at like midnight, and he was a little bit drunk. He's like, "What's wrong with eating a little ass? How'd I raise you?"
Yes.
What the fuck you too, bud? Fuck you too.
I raised you better than this.
God damn,
Get
yeah.
out
He's
there and
like-
eat some ass.
He's like, I like taking my wife out when she after a couple beers, just fucking eating her butt silly.
Yeah,
I said,
here-
bro, come on.
Isn't it Frank?
What the fuck, Jeff?
Jeff,
Here's to you.
here's to you, brother.
American fucking hero.
You did your best, man. It's not your fault he fell so far short.
It's not. It's the Catholic school system.
It's, yeah.
God
Should have
damn
put him
it.
in that Catholic school.
He
Man.
sure did call me and say that, though. He thought it was hilarious. He's like, you don't, huh? I said, no. No.
Way to disappoint your father.
Jeez. I mean, of all the ways you could disappoint your parents, that's the one I saw coming.
Yeah, that's not a conversation I'm ever going to have with my dad.
I'm pretty sure my dad's not going to be, we're not going to sit down at Thanksgiving dinner and discuss the finer points of
shit.
analingus.
Oh, he sure did call me, though. It was.
All right, since we're talking about parents, even though it's a really weird transition here, but it's the fucking Green Lodge podcast. Happy birthday, Mom. I
Hey,
love
Mom.
you. It's my
Happy
mom's birthday.
birthday.
today.
Coolest clown in Cracking County, dude. I don't know.
Cracking County.
I don't know. It had a C in it, dude.
Yeah,
C in it. I was trying to
Anyway.
make a fucking rhyme.
It's my mom's birthday today. I love her to death. So happy birthday, Mom. You shouldn't be listening.
So watch your mouth, Brody, before you get beat up again.
You're a saint.
I've had friends over the years that would get real nervous when they meet my mom and be like, I don't want to say like, I'm like, dude, she's a preacher. She's not fucking the Pope. Like, you can say shit, fuck, ass around her. Like,
She's just choosing not to engage in the behavior that you're,
Right.
right.
It's not oppressive.
No,
You
I,
say it 10 times, we'll probably say something.
I mean, I've definitely got my parents don't cuss, but I've definitely been a little shit fuck over the years. I've made them cuss a couple times. It was brutal.
Damn you, JP.
Oh, yeah, it was brutal. Anyway, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Yeah. All right. So food, guys. So speaking of moms, we can go to like, well, before I get into this list of questions I made, what's the first food that makes you think of your mom? Like, what's a food that like
Tortellini.
tortellini?
Mama makes tortellini. That's her thing.
Badass tortellini.
Cheese tortellini. It's pretty good.
Nothing's better than mom's cooking. Cheese tortellini. Okay.
Tortellini's definitely on her.
Okay, Michael.
My mom's biscuits and gravy. Man. I've been all over the place, and I've had many fine plates of biscuits and gravy, but ain't goddamn one of them been mom's.
Nothing compares
I feel like when-
to you.
Is that a bias thing? Like, because I know we like,
I mean, yeah, probably because you grew up eating it.
right.
Like your mom's cooking was the first food that you
Sure.
had, right? Like
Yeah.
real food anyway. And so, yeah, maybe you like it. You start out eating it, and if you liked it as a little kid, then that's ingrained in you now.
Right. Right.
I can appreciate biscuits and gravy from anywhere almost, right?
For sure.
Like, it's kind of hard to fuck that up, but places do. You
Oh,
know?
dude, do they ever?
The hospital has.
Yeah, that is fucking shameful.
It's warfare.
They shouldn't even call it
Yeah.
biscuits and gravy. They should
World
just call
warfare.
it fucked up.
Blast-
Fucked up shit that flour and grease.
Plaster and spackle.
It's just like, I'd rather eat shit on a shingle, man. And that's saying something.
One of the worst things about eating the food at the hospital was after a year of consumption, if you ate too much of the same breakfast, you started to have farts that smelled like the patient's. And it was one of the most upsetting things.
It's because you're eating dehydrated eggs.
And then
and shit
you're
like
eating
that
the same
all
thing
time.
they are for
Yeah.
3 weeks at a time. My coworker said it, and he was like, I farted and it smells like the patient's room, and I'm starting to get really upset about it. And we all stopped eating breakfast after
We
he
all
said
stopped eating
'cause
breakfast.
It was, he
Start
did.
getting breakfast somewhere else.
Yeah,
man.
I would skip till fucking lunch. I can hold off.
That's fair.
Food.
Food. Yeah, I think with my mom. So my
Yeah, what
mom
about
makes
yours,
this.
JP?
So my mom, I think I talked about it before. She grew up on a farm, so all of her most of her recipes come from her mom, which was all fresh made, Iowa home cooking shit. But she makes pumpkin pie like. It's just very different. Like there's a couple little spice additives that are
Some
different
cinnamon and shit. in
than
there
what
or
other
something.
people make in it. I really don't like other apple pies, and it's just like it's too. It feels generic and cheap a lot of the other ways, but like that. And my mom is the reason like I fell in love with lamb.
Man,
Okay.
really?
Because well, Easter's.
Did you do like a
On Easter?
mint sauce on it or anything?
No, my mom she hasn't in a few years because it takes a lot and it's fucking expensive too. But it's she would make like on Easter she'd make a big leg of lamb, like a full leg of lamb. And dude, I fucking love lamb, love it so much. It is one of my favorite meats, and that's definitely one I go to when I think about
Where do you
Dude,
buy
you-
that piece of meat at?
Oh, it's a butcher.
it. Yeah, I mean,
Really?
she would get them. I think a lot of times, if I'm not mistaken, it would be Kroger or Schnucks.
What?
A lot of times they will have meats they don't have out.
There's a really cool local butcher in Coelho. My parents used to go up there just to get the meat from this guy.
God, where's
It was
Coelho?
fucking-
I haven't
It's
heard
over
of
by Christopher.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know those little bitty kind
Yeah.
of
They were
speck of nothing
fucking
spots?
mining towns 100 years ago or
Yeah,
some
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
You all right, buddy?
I remember my first joint.
I hit a big thing of wax, and I took a breath before I inhaled.
Oh, fucked it all up.
I do declare,
He got the vapors.
you got the vapors in here.
It's me, Jessica.
This is why I fucking don't do bongs and dab hits anymore.
Bone's all I smoke at home.
Oh, damn, really?
Yeah, Chelsea's like fucking pothead.
Yeah. Ooh, jinx.
And she's like, she'll do dabs and then like be like, you want to smoke a bong? And I'll be like, well, yeah. Are you sure you want to smoke a bong? But she always does.
I
So
like bongs way over dabs. But anyway, food. And Chelsea, you're a pothead.
well, you mentioned pumpkin pie. I will feel like an asshole if I don't bring this up.
Yeah, bring it up.
My mom's pecan pie.
Okay.
That is another thing that like I associate hard, even though it's my grandmother's recipe, my dad's mom.
Oh yeah, right.
But my mom, god damn. Yeah, I mean, I love pecan pie anyway. It's the
Right.
only time that I will drink straight black coffee if I'm not forced to.
Is with
Like I
pecan pie.
prefer like a little cream or whatever in it. Sometimes just like
little?
regular cream. What?
What? Keep going.
Are you gonna be a bitch all night or just for now?
Just for now.
Just for now?
He said,
Okay.
I'm feeling violent,
All
sir.
right, well, let me know when bitch mode is off, and then we'll fucking
All my people contact your people.
yeah, we'll do a lunch or
Yes.
something, man.
Don't you guys work together?
Yeah.
Never separated.
Never said.
It's like, I mean, you've had pecan pie. You know, it's just like Caro syrup. The filling is just like Caro syrup.
It's super nice.
All sugar, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But like some people will like. There's a lot of people that will use either just the light Caro syrup or just the dark Caro syrup. And my mom and grandmother always used both. They had a mix of the two, and it made it just a little bit different than the average. You know, so like you get one of those really dark pecan
Wines.
pies, and it tastes. I don't know how to describe dark. It's like a more stout sugar flavor to it. When you get the lighter color ones, it's just like a little lighter on the palate. This is like a good mix of the two.
Dude, that's fair. That's a good. I mean, I think that's what I enjoy about cooking, is being able to toy with things and try things. And like I have a few recipes that I've been making for years. That I mean, I have them shits written down. Like I have them
Yeah.
not just memorized, but I have them written down. And like with my Italian beef, I've perfected it in my opinion to where I have 3 levels one where it's like pretty much everybody can eat it. Some kids will think it's a little spicy, but it's not like kill you. Then I have the medium where it's gonna fucking make you sweat, but it's delicious. And then I've got the fucking big dog that I can't fucking eat. Like, well, I enjoy spicy food.
I don't.
I had
Oh, I do.
diverticulitis.
Oh yeah.
Can you even
done.
eat it then?
I can't eat
Yeah, you
super
done
spicy
on that,
anymore.
yeah.
I made some ramen noodles I got from the International Grocery the other day, and they were so fucking hot. I couldn't even. I took 2 bites, and I was like, I'm fucking pansy about it.
I bought some
cannot.
fucking shredded cheese from Schnucks like a week ago, and this shit is so fucking hot. Like,
Really?
dude, I do ghost peppers and all that shit. Like, I love that shit, and I can do a little bit of like a Reaper sauce or something.
Yeah.
But this is like it's got a Carolina Reaper cheese. It's shredded cheese, but it's like Monterey Jack and like a mild cheddar. But it's also got jalapeno, habanero, and it's like one other. No, it's just Reaper, jalapeno, and habanero.
That makes my butt hurt
Yeah,
thinking
your
about
poor
it.
butthole, dude.
Damn.
Oh man, I'm good. Like it's hot though, man. Like every time I use like a little bit, I think, oh, this is like a small enough amount. It's still like my mouth burns for like 10 minutes after I get done eating.
Oh my god, I wish
It's
anything
like,
burned
oh,
me
this is
for 10
amazing.
minutes.
I
This is
love it.
amazing. I put some fucking. I got a bunch of these little sampler hot
what the
sauces,
fuck is this?
and I put a bunch out here for
Buffalo
decoration.
style.
But yeah,
I don't like buffalo sauce.
And so you can in diverticulitis, you can't have seeded foods then, correct? Either. No?
that is a.
Hard to process.
Yeah, it's hard to process, but a lot of that stuff too. Some doctors will tell you that's a myth, like the popcorn thing.
Right.
And diverticulitis, if I'm not
Tomatoes.
mistaken, I was just told I had it, and after the I also had bad acid reflux to where it ate a hole in my esophagus, and they had to do surgery where they took these little pins, and they fucking it was weird. I couldn't even feel them, but they fucking went in and did this fucking shit and pinned my esophagus. A hole was ate out the side.
Oh,
And it's just like, yeah, it's bad diet and soda and spicy foods and
Soda, man.
damn.
It's fucking it'll wreck your ass. I guarantee you that's why I have diabetes.
I get.
I drank it like water for years, man, and just it fucked me up.
Yeah, I've been drinking way too much soda lately, and my stomach's ballooned and fucking hurting lately.
Since I quit the hospital, I have been drinking soda every day. I don't
Yeah,
know
it's
why.
bad.
I stopped drinking coffee because I'm not by Starbucks, and God, it's hard to not drink it once you. So I just drink Sprite. That's all I
Just
drink.
buy some good coffee that you can make at home, man. Yeah,
That's probably a good
get a
idea.
tumbler, right? Like,
Yeah.
get your
Yeah.
All those things.
tumblers. Yeah.
I put my coffee in.
You
And
put it
with-
in a boot.
yeah, yeah. We're gonna go grab a boot of coffee, and we'll be right back. Welcome back.
Yeah.
How are you? We're glad you're here. Also, and to shamelessly, God, why do I fuck that word up all the time?
Don't know.
I don't know either.
Shamelessly.
Shamelessly. There we go. Nailed it.
Thank you.
Just, throwing that out there.
Thank you.
Like, subscribe, hit that little fucking bell button so it goes off every time.
Notifications.
Yeah,
Yeah.
notifications.
That'd
Turn
be
those
pretty
on.
nice.
Yeah. But, we're slowly building this thing. So we're not unrealistic on our realities that it takes some good time but we would really like it if you liked, and also share it because we find this shit pretty fun and funny.
Sure.
And we also want your comments. None of you fuckers have been commenting yet. And I feel like we've asked a couple questions.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. That's weird,
Hurtful.
but
Yeah.
it's okay. It's like you'll get there.
You'll get there. Did you just light a blunt?
Make sure it fucking did.
Yeah, I sure did.
Oh, well, what
Does
kind?
that taste like dirt too?
It's
If it does, I can't take it.
it's not like the
I have to
greatest.
bow out.
It's like it could be better. It's simply herb.
Okay.
Their shit's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right.
It's a simple herb.
It's a very for simple lads as us. Yeah.
I'm a simple man.
I'm a simple pheasant.
It's a simple plant grown on a simple farm by a simple man with simple love in his heart.
That's it. Probably not how that was grown, but I'm gonna imagine that it was.
No. I don't know. There's a few people, at least in our area, that started growing that were just farmers.
Really?
Yeah. They just switched over to weed.
Damn.
And this tastes weird too.
That's probably the blunt. Anyway, So
Billionaire
we
blonde.
got a list of questions. We're gonna start with the easiest one that you always ask on a first couple dates. What is your favorite type of cuisine and why? Brody, you get it first because you got those lemon eyes going on.
Something in the way.
Yeah.
So high went Nirvana.
I don't know. I really like pizza, as bad as that is.
That's not bad.
I have a problem where I have to not buy pizza because I was when I was working at the hospital, I was getting like 2 a week probably or 3 sometimes because Primo's had a $9.99 extra large one topping that I kept getting. Yeah, I was getting it
That's
forever.
ridiculous.
Yeah, they still have it. It's
So
call
that's
in only. It's
ridiculous.
pickup only.
Jesus
yeah, they don't
Christ.
advertise it, but it's $9.99.
Well, no, it's a $10 extra large pizza.
God damn, it's delicious though. And I was
That's
getting
huge.
I was getting it like every 3 days probably, and then I got very bloated.
Like,
And
how long did it take you to eat an extra large pizza?
a night and a half.
A night and a half?
Yeah, probably.
Did you shit the
So,
next
like, what do you
I worked out a lot. I was like moving at the hospital. I was walking 10 miles a day at the hospital.
Well, if you're
You're
working,
burning a lot
yeah.
of calories,
Yeah.
man. Like,
Yeah, if you're working, that's a whole different
a
story.
slow day at the hospital was like 8 miles. A slow
if he'd have been
day.
at a desk job, he'd weigh 300 pounds now.
Yeah, essentially. That's what I felt
Easily.
like was
But he was moving so much that
All right, so yeah.
honestly pizza, and it would probably like Casey's has some thin crust pizza right now, which is fucking delicious. I know that's
thinner
not like
than
high
they're already, like,
do
their
what?
crust is already, like, thin as hell.
They
It's just
updated
like-
it. Now
like-
they have a new thin crust.
It's like crunchy.
yeah, it's
like
delicious.
cracker
God
crust
damn,
or
it's
something.
good. Yeah, it's real
Yeah.
fucking good.
Those are cool every once in a while. I've never had one from Casey's. But
Casey's, but I probably get Casey's most because it's the easiest. But I don't eat Pizza Hut.
What's your
Shit's
favorite
gross.
pizza? Like if you had one pizza to rule them all.
Ooh,
Dude, if I could put Joe's and Domino's together somehow,
Joe's. Isn't that an
Joe
errand?
could fuck a Domino's and make a pizza.
I mean, you could.
Yeah,
just
Joe's.
get-
There's a Joe. There's Joe chains. There's like 4 of them around here. There's one in Petenyville, Heron, and Marion, I think. And they make a Chicago deep dish pizza. Joe's probably the only one that does it right. It's the lady laughed at me the first time I bought it because she was like, "Are you gonna eat all this?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm gonna."
Fuck
And
yeah, I'm gonna.
she giggled and then handed it to me, and I was like, "Eh."
Those fuckers are heavy.
Holy shit! It was about a fucking 8-pound fucking pie, and
It is a pie.
holy shit at Joe's. It's literally it's that fucking thick, and you know what it should look like. That's what it looks like. You cut it's like red on top, cheese.
Well, because your sauce is on top.
Yeah, goddamn, it's a lot. That takes me. I can eat 2 pieces in a day with that
Well,
one.
yeah, because, like, that's the kind of pizza you have to sit down and eat with a goddamn knife and a
Really?
fork.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a
Like,
fucking
You have
ordeal.
to, like, eat it like a slice of fucking pie.
I haven't had really.
Thick.
When I was in Hawaii, I ate a lot of pizza because I would skate down to Kona to go to the beach, and I would get a slice at this place that had them for about that big. But
the New York style, like the
yes, dude, yeah.
Foldable, floppy
This
slices.
cheapest thing in Hawaii too is that piece of pizza. It was like $3.50 for a goddamn
Well,
quarter
yeah, I mean,
slice.
yeah.
And
Okay, so-
yeah, definitely pizza.
But so Joe's is your favorite pizza in the world?
No, I don't even know what would be because I don't have a favorite.
All right. Well, what's
Every one
your
of them's different. Like Pizza Hut's probably the lowest on the totem pole,
Pizza
but
Hut?
DiMaggio's is okay and Christopher. But
Used
it's
to be a DiMaggio's in Carbondale.
oh yeah, there
They
was.
made a good Chicago deep
They did,
dish
yeah.
pizza.
DiMaggio's was a really good pizza place.
DiMaggio's in Carbondale was where the old Godfather's was.
I can't get him to answer
Oh,
the
I remember.
goddamn
Yeah,
phone
those-
now. And fucking Christopher, every time I call, nobody answers. They're in that fucking building.
All right, so we'll come back. We'll come back. We'll come back. We're not asking the same question yet.
Yeah.
What's your favorite pizza?
My favorite pizza?
Yeah, we'll ask you the whole question, but we'll rebuttal each other.
It's hard to
Okay.
pick where you're gonna get one from.
Oh, man, it's okay. So that's hard, man, because
Right.
there's like different kinds of pizza.
No, if you just had one,
But like, what do? You do Chicago deep dish? Do you do fucking Detroit style?
you're stuck.
You do,
All right, you're stuck on this island, and this fucking crazy guy won't. He has a helicopter. He won't pick you up, but he'll get you a pizza every week, and he'll drop it down and laugh at you. But he gets you the pizza of your choice.
But it's my whatever pizza.
It's
I
whatever
want.
pizza you want.
Oh man,
I would say Primos, honestly. I have to take that back. Primos or Quattros, but like I prefer Primos over Quattro. I've ate Quattros so goddamn much, but like
I mean, my favorite. I will get to that after Mike, because I'm
Right.
sure a lot of people will laugh at.
probably Primos. Man. What are you gonna say? a
I mean,
Toasty?
I know what yours is. I know what yours is.
I'll drive. Bro.
Probably Lou Malnati's.
What?
In Chicago.
But that's because, you know, like, hey, look, that's my favorite deep dish pizza.
So you just love a deep dish.
I do, but I wouldn't eat it all the time. That's what kind of sucks. Like, if I had to eat one all the time.
Yeah, it's got to be
that
all
was-
the time, man. You'd have to have thick ass dough
Man.
every day.
Oh, you would be dead.
God, when I
Dead
lived
in
in
3 weeks.
Cleveland,
But if that's all you're eating because you're on this island,
Right.
is that and some fucking berries.
Yeah, you could get some fucking greens.
when
for
I
it.
lived in Cleveland, there was this little pizza joint in Little Italy. It was called Luigi's. It was almost as stereotypical as you could fucking imagine, right? And you're like,
Just one guy in a brick oven.
this shit really does fucking exist. My God, you know? Like,
yeah, it
holy
does.
shit, this is really happening.
Yeah.
They had the best fucking foldable slice that I have had to this day.
Okay.
And I've had some really good ones, but that one, I don't know, man. That one,
That one hit the spot.
yeah. So it'd have to be that.
All right. Well, my favorite pizza is Emo's Pizza.
What?
The St. Louis slice, bitch.
Really? Like emos in Carterville?
No, that's fucking meat. Don't get me
That's
Okay.
started.
Emos.
That is a rip-off
Okay.
ass bullshit. That's
I
not
was like,
even
are
the
you
same-
shitting me?
It's not even the same style, but they knew what the fuck they were doing with that
They
sign.
did, yeah.
Making it like, no, I went in there one day when they first opened and I fucking took one bite of it and threw it in the trash. Damn. I felt like Gordon Ramsay. Like, this is fucking horrible.
It's
I
not
threw it in
bad
the trash.
pizza, but it's not Emo's pizza, and that's why
very-
he went
Okay.
there. Emo's uses a very specific cheese,
Oh,
and
really?
it's not mozzarella. It's like Provel, right?
Provel.
Provel.
So where's that at?
It's the St. Louis base, so like they have them in Cape.
I
they
fuck
have 'em in
around and
St.
go
Louis.
up there.
It's
Next
a
time
nice
you're in
thin
St.
crust.
It's a really good. It's very different, but it's real. They had one in Carbondale when I was a kid, but it flopped.
Damn.
But it also went in the cursed building that every restaurant there flopped.
Oh, the Rallies, Checkers.
No, the Rallies was on the Strip. This was the one that was by the Taco Bell and the Taco John's. It was the Taco John's building.
Oh, wow.
That building was like everybody
Oh,
was like,
yeah.
"It's the cursed one," but it was like 4 or 5 restaurants tried.
I don't even know where that was
They all
at.
failed. Right where Wendy's is now.
Yep.
Right
People
by the
forget there
icy
was a-
yard.
Yeah.
I
right.
must have been young then. Yeah, I don't remember that.
That's where all those businesses are buried now, too. In that graveyard behind
That's
Wendy's.
right. God, that blunt, it's fucking rough.
What
You need to
is this
roll your
wrap?
end tighter, pussy.
I put a little filter in it.
Okay, but let me tell you something about your game here. When you leave, you should roll your crutch. You should roll it tighter.
The beginning.
No, the end of it, asshole.
The
The
crutch.
crutch.
The
so
filter.
That's what the filter's called.
Oh, that's
The
beginning
crutch.
to me.
So okay, the beginning. So you need to roll that a lot tighter, and then at the end of it, you can always
excuse
tear.
me.
And then if you do it tighter, it's like getting a big ass hit over a really condensed, nice, smooth big hit. But you're getting so much air in there, it gets dry.
Fair.
Man, I was just watching your face while he was talking to you, and you looked fucking miles away.
There's been a couple of these teasers I've been fucking editing where we're both talking, bro. He's just kind of like,
I got a lot going on, guys. I heard everything you said, though. You told me I needed to essentially put a bigger butthole in it or tighten the butthole.
you need a tight butthole.
You need to tighten the
You're
fucking.
too loose butthole. You
Yeah.
need a
Oh,
tight
man,
butthole.
come on,
bro.
like-
dude.
It's aerator. It's
Like a fucking
Aerator.
dolphin.
Aerator.
Like a
Wow.
dolphin's blowhole, bro.
Tight. Toy. Like a toiga.
Like I was about to say, damn it, stole it right out of my mouth.
All right, fuck
Howard
wads.
your ass.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, Austin Powers.
Gold member, bitch.
The greatest
I
comedy
love
trilogy of all
gold.
time. I've said it before.
False. I disproved this already.
What'd you say?
I said Cheech and Chong. The first 3 Cheech and Chong movies.
That's dirty.
It's not dirty. It's true.
For your age bracket, I bet that's valid. For your age bracket, I bet you more people would agree with him.
I mean, if you're a
is.
stupid baby,
You're a stupid asshole.
You're a
fuck.
fucking
yes,
little
if
ass
you're a
kid.
dumb fuck, like, yeah, sure. I'm sure that appeals to you, you dumbass. I love Austin
Fuck,
Powers.
Berkeley.
I love those movies. I do. I just don't think that they're better than the Cheech and... Well, that's unfair because they're
Ooh, see,
different
you're
movies.
second guessing it.
It is hard to say because
It's well, they're different kind of comedy, right? Like
Yeah.
Austin Powers, you could show a kid. Cheech and Chong, you might want to wait a little while because if you don't want to explain a lot of shit,
right.
like
Keep
what a
watching.
space
Shut
coat,
up.
Dad.
Space
Well, it's
Ghost.
fictional, but it's based on cocaine.
Oh my god.
I don't remember Space Ghost.
No. I'm standing. Okay, so let me 2 seconds and we're getting over the story.
Good.
It just reminded me today. So I've not done cocaine since sophomore year in high school.
Wow.
And, yeah, I don't like cocaine.
Good.
Right.
And so my kids obviously have no idea what cocaine is. They don't know anything like that. I walk in the bathroom today, and Jewel had taken a bunch of her white, it's like face wash, put it in a plastic bag, rolled it up, and tied it because she could cut off a little bit and squirt it out. But like, I walk in the bathroom and she's holding up this white bag.
You go, God damn it.
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, baby, I was like, I know you're not going to understand what I'm saying.
What are you doing?
Don't take that to school.
No.
I was like, don't. I was like, that looks like something that some adults do that's not good. That I think would raise a lot of questions if you took that fucking face wash. And she was so like confused, and I just felt like I had to say something. So it's not like, hey, I'm just gonna throw this in the back. I can hear the conversation now. Yeah, we have your daughter in the office, and it ends up being soap, but Mr. Byler, like, no, dude.
And you're gonna go in and they're like, well, why would she do that? And you're like, fucking, didn't she tell you so she could control how much comes out the other end?
Right.
You piece of shit.
She's the pipeline, bro. The cartel.
Jesus Christ, like what?
She's the plug.
Jesus.
I've been set up, man.
I've been set up. But yeah, it caught me off guard like so much. Just yeah. She was really confused, but I was like, dude, yeah, just don't put that in your backpack. It just looks like something bad. I was like, something that you're probably learning about in Dare. I think they're doing Dare right now.
Oh, okay.
But I was like, it's just bad stuff. I was like,
I hope Dare is better than when I took it.
I failed Dare.
How do you fail Dare?
I refused to, me and another kid refused to take the pledge. I was a fucking little asshole, bro.
You little bastard.
I was like, no, I'm not. Like,
Our dare officer got caught fucking a sex worker.
See?
When we were fucking kids. I won't say his name. I remember it vividly though. He was a cool fucking guy though. And then
it's like whores.
he picked this girl up that was like a local fucking sex worker, and she he picked her up 2 or 3 times, and that turned into 7 and then 10, and then he was just picking her up all the time. And then he got caught driving around with her. Like somebody saw her in the front seat of the cop car.
No.
She's like, "What are you doing in the front?"
What are you doing in the front?
And then Dare didn't exist after that in DuCoin.
Oh.
They never came back.
I was convinced that if I smoked a joint, I was gonna like throw a baby in the oven or something. Like they would. That's how Dare was when
Really?
I was a kid. Yeah.
You
It was,
haven't?
no, not yet.
Got the wrong weed.
But it's like I watched an old Dragnet episode one time, and it was like this young married couple. I mean, they were like early 20s, and they had like a brand new baby, and they were smoking weed, right? So the cops are kind of hassling them, but they can't catch them with the weed,
Right.
And the kids are all like, whatever, it's just a little weed, man.
It's a little weed, man.
It should be legal. And then, like, of course, the end of the episode, like, they get stoned, and, like, the fucking mom, like, forgets that she's given the baby a bath or something, and just, like, gets up and walks away, all high and shit, and, like, the baby drowns, and then they come in and they bust him for that, and, Friday gets to give his big moral fucking speech.
Plot
like,
leads to baby
it's
death.
not just a harmless plant, and you're like, what the fuck? Why would she get up in the middle of giving the baby a bath and like?
I mean, to be fair,
What are you doing?
And I'm not standing up for old. I have met some people that were so fucking stupid, like just in life in general, dumb and ditzy. When they got stoned, I would believe that they would leave their fucking child in a bathtub.
I'm not saying
I
there
think they
aren't
would
people
like
that would
collect
do
other
that.
people's children and put them in there and forget. Like,
I mean,
Hey, you look like you want to take a bath with my kid. Just come over, Dare.
people did. I think that's like the 1% that would have, or 0.1%. But I feel like I've met a few people that would get so high on weed that they would fucking forget
I hate how
they
hard my
were
sister
standing in
looks.
traffic and they didn't have a parachute on.
I mean, I'm just too paranoid in general to be like.
Oh, of course.
I mean, I've never done this. I try not to be like high around Arwen. as much as humanly possible.
Valid.
Yeah, well, I mean, I get paranoid about it because I'm like, what if I get fucking stoned? I
He's
saw that goddamn Dragnet episode when I was like fucking 9, and now it's burning in my brain.
Bro's got PTSD from
I'm like, oh
Dragnet.
shit, man, what if I just forget that I'm doing something with her, like holding her, and I just fucking drop her? I'm like, oh, fuck.
It all happened. He was sitting there, and then he tried to light up the baby.
Right? Then Joe Friday comes in and arrests me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God damn it.
You can't smoke the child, sir.
Jesus Christ.
It's just, I'm too worried about, like, because of the way that I think, like, there are a million things
Endless
that are happening
possibilities.
to this baby every day, all day fucking long. Like, all the ways that this baby could get hurt doing what she normally does.
Yeah, that's true.
It's all happening in my head. And I know that most of this stuff will never happen.
Right.
But it's still happening in my head.
God, I remember.
And I'm just like, dude.
Yeah. Dude, I hate that for you, bro. I've been there. It goes away, and you still like hover over your kids and worry about it. But once, like, you know, I've been through it 4 times, so yeah, I know the fucking deal. But now
You're like, hang in there, real
yeah,
quick.
now my mind just goes to Anthony Jeselnik, and I just laugh and like, fuck it, I'm out of that stage.
It's fucking nerve wracking. I love her to death.
Jewel asked me if I like ever meet somebody and start dating if I would have another kid, and I laughed like violently out loud. I was just like, I couldn't control. I didn't even try. It was just like, no. I love you guys, and I'm so glad that you're here. But to go through baby stage again. Now, if you could just like shit out a 4-year-old.
Shit out a walking, talking baby.
I mean, yeah, if you can keep it in there for a couple more years.
Cook that thing a little longer.
Yeah, a little longer.
Jesus.
You know, teach it a few things and then come bring it out. Do that first year.
Give that motherfucker a
It's
small
exhausting. The
vocabulary.
baby's exhausting, man, because they don't.
All right.
They just sleep when they sleep, and
We're some fucking potheads.
yeah, we ain't talking about food yet. Like a little bit. We talked
started.
about pumpkin pie and fucking biscuits and
we
gravy.
got through question 1.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
We talking about pizza.
All right. So we got pizza. Yeah. So we figured out your favorite.
I think
was
there's
pizza.
better pizza out there than in St. Louis for sure, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we're done with this conversation.
Yeah.
All right. So Michael, what is your favorite type of cuisine and why? Should we come back to it in just a second after this break from Scientology?
We're not gonna cut to them.
Shelly Musgrave's gonna finger bang herself on a mountain.
It's Miscavige.
Come back at
you
5.
Uneducated
Miscavige?
swine.
Musgrave?
Yeah, I'm just like, I just make it up.
Weird.
Get up on your cold knowledge, bro. It's embarrassing.
Your cult culture.
All right, Mike. So what we were talking about your favorite cuisine.
Yeah.
And you were about to tell us what it is and why.
It's Italian food. It's got to be Italian food. If we're talking about like, all right, this is the only kind of cuisine you can have. Like it'd be Italian. You know, because you can still get steaks, right?
Yes, you
still
can.
get chicken and fish and turkey and all kinds of stuff, right?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people just be like, oh, you eat fucking lasagna for
Fucking
the rest
pasta.
of your life. You're like, well, no, I'm not gonna eat lasagna for the rest of my life. But.
Yeah. I mean, Italian.
Italian beef is fantango, dude.
I agree with that. That would be such a hard one because I think a lot of people just think of it's a pasta. You can add something to pot, but you're right. I mean, there's so much more to Italian food.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with you. That's probably mine too. Like just the array of stuff. I mean, from fucking just where were we at?
In Arkansas.
In Arkansas,
Oh, was it Hot Springs?
Hot Springs, Arkansas. Me, Mike, Johnny, and Cricket stopped at this fancy ass restaurant. We didn't know it was that fancy.
We were not dressed to go here.
That's fucked.
I took pity on us, but
Yeah, it was a Russian woman who was at this little
she
town.
was cool, man.
She was cool as fuck. I felt bad because I was in like a sleeveless shirt and some fucking shorts.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, is there a dress code? She's like, No, not technically. Like, all right.
That's sweet. Okay.
They were sweet. We tipped them well, but the food was fucking fantastic.
Oh man, yeah, it was.
What I have?
You had the like veal.
I had the
didn't you?
veal parmesan.
Is that a baby calf?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Dead baby. Yes, veal is.
I've
young.
never had that. I've just never.
Dude, it's
That's what I thought it was.
Just younger
Delicious.
beef.
Man, that's,
Right.
dude. It's fuck. It's so good.
So, where's your favorite Italian restaurant at, Michael? Is there one around here that would?
Not really.
No, I can't
Not
think of
that
it.
I'm
There-
like that I would if like people that I knew from outside the area came in and they were like, well, dude, let's go eat Italian. I'd be like, well, okay, we'll get a car. We're gonna drive to St. Louis. And,
Yeah, we got a couple hour drive.
We're gonna drive up to the hill and we'll go. You know.
Yeah, there's nothing. You can.
That's not the worst idea.
There's Italian style food, but there's
Yeah, yeah.
no actual Italian cuisine.
right.
Yeah.
I don't like Alondi's too much in DuQuoin. I've tried it
No.
four or five times in my life, and it's never.
I will say that's one of my favorite. I've traveled a lot over the years between doing music and tattooing, and one of my absolute. I mean, I almost enjoy it more than all of those other parts connected, but is eating. Is being able to go and like a lot of times
The
with
new
like
places.
Matt when we would travel, that's something we didn't cheap out on. We would try to make everything else cheap, but we would find the best steakhouse. We would find the best Thai place. We would find, we just went and spent money on the food because, dude, I agree. I love fine dining.
That would be nice. You travel a lot for that stuff too.
I would
See a
try.
lot of shit.
There was a place. It was Kansas, Missouri. There's a little Italian restaurant behind this house. It was weird, a weird little setup. But when I googled it,
But it worked.
it was 4.9 stars, tons of reviews, and we went there, and it was this little tiny restaurant, like I said, in the back of this big Victorian house. But it was cool. And
It's in Kansas City.
Kansas, I believe it was Kansas. It was our first ever.
It's a long drive
Okay.
from here.
Well,
6 hours.
that makes sense. Go ahead, and I'll come in and
Okay.
be in there.
But yeah, we luckily our hotel was like a walking distance from this place,
Damn.
and apparently they book up super far in advance. We got lucky, and I don't remember if they canceled or the people were done early. So me and Matt got right in, and I still dream about this pork shank.
I bet.
Like it was. So think of this like
What is
maybe
a pork shank? I don't even know.
get out.
I'm
Just
not
get-
cultured, chief.
Anyway, let me get back to my story. All right, so
Pork's
So basically, a pork shank, it comes with the bone in, and then the meat, like if it's done right, you basically touch it, and the fucking meat will just fall off the
with a
bone.
long bone on it.
Yeah, it's like a
I know
big
what you're
shank of
okay.
meat.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I mean? And
I know what that is.
dude had these caramelized mashed potatoes. And I don't even remember what I think it was just vegetables. I mean, it was pure perfection. But it was like a little tiny dim lit, maybe 6 to 8 table restaurant. The owner was walking around,
Sure, yeah, talking to
greeting
everybody.
everybody. There was a bunch of wine behind me, and buddy,
Probably
it was
amazing.
It was all in all a really, really good experience, and I honestly hope I'm back in that area. It's a little far to drive just for a pork shank, but
I wonder if they live in that house.
yeah,
you
they
know,
do.
That's badass.
And
It makes sense though, because like, well, you saw Casino, right?
yeah, I mean it's been a while, but yeah,
Well, so Kansas City was the midway point between like
That
New
is
York
true.
and Vegas, or
Lot of-
Chicago and Vegas.
a lot of real
So there was a mob
Sicilians.
hub there,
Yeah,
right?
God,
So
I
I'm
didn't
not
even
saying
think
that
about that.
restaurant's mobbed up at all.
I
But what I
mean-
am saying is those guys, if they move in your fucking neighborhood, I bet you a bunch of fucking badass little Italian joints pop up.
that is very true. That is very
So-
true.
I don't know.
And a house with a
Something to think
restaurant could have
about.
been they could have been a shelter for people. Too,
Kansas
coming
City
through.
was, yeah. That
I never
was,
thought about it being midway. It
there
would
were
be the
heavy,
midway
heavy
point.
dudes
Yeah.
there, man.
Dude, yeah, same with Hot Springs, Arkansas. When I went up there and did the thing, there was so much history about like Al Capone and all those other people. They had the furniture. You had a used furniture store there.
Oh,
But they did tons of gambling and other shit there. They would all come and sit in the hot springs and the bathhouses.
what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, dude, when I was in New York City, we went to a lot of different Italian restaurants, and Sparks
Oh
Steakhouse.
yeah.
And like there, that was the famous murders outside. You have murders or shootings inside, and then
What the fuck?
the guy, I don't know if he was the manager. He probably wasn't the owner. He was probably just the manager. He was super cool, and he gave us this little tour and showed where Gotti would sit and where his bodyguard would sit. And he said his bodyguard would always sit and eat with one hand because his other hand was on his pistol, fully ready,
Jesus
pointed right
Christ.
at the door. Yeah, but that
Yeah,
place-
it was Gotti and Sammy the Bull that shot Castellano
Yeah.
outside of Sparks.
yeah.
It's that famous picture of him leaned
Just
back
laying
in
in
his
the
car.
street.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stood right in that spot. So that was pretty crazy.
I'd hate to just go in there on an accident when they were eating one day. Just sit next to him and not realize it.
I would love it. That'd be so. I mean, well,
I'd piss my
he's a vicious person, but I've always been intrigued with the old mob history.
Well, nobody else got hurt in that hit. Just mobsters. So
Well,
it's
yeah.
like,
That's fair.
well, you know the rules, man, and no civilians got fucking tagged. So I mean, did some get scared? Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I mean,
Some that
but
probably never came back to eat there.
Yeah.
you
so-
gotta know though that place is like. You tell me you don't know Paul Castellano's in there. You never walked in the Sparks, and all of a sudden there were like guys going, "Hey, where the fuck you going?" Dude, I'm like, and then there's that dude in the back.
The place,
Right.
I mean, it still
That would happen. Yeah.
It still had the same feel like on the inside. It was all pretty much the same, and it felt. I mean, it's kind of like a timeless piece, but it also had great food. They had I had kind of steak. I remember the smoked salmon starter more than I remember the actual meal itself. But that smoked salmon was good as fuck.
We were like, yeah, that was the best part.
I was high when I was in there. Anyway, so yeah, so we talked about your favorite and my favorite because mine just kind of rolled into
It all
yours.
ended up being Italian.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So here we go. This is a good one. What is the most unusual or exotic dish you've ever tried? I think I know yours. And did you enjoy it?
I don't think I'm going to talk about the one that you think I'm going to talk about.
Oh,
That's valid.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
It's not human, all right?
No, it's not.
It's not. Let's just say that. Let's throw that
okay.
out there.
I don't
for the
why would I
wandering
have to-
eye.
I don't feel like I should have to say that. Like I don't feel like.
we did put a teaser out
Pretty
about
fun.
cannibalism,
Yeah, we did.
and there were 4.
There were.
So what's your second most exotic?
And there were 2.
I don't. Man,
See, that's
It's
gonna be
hard to
because
say.
you know the one.
I mean that's
That's
pretty
fair.
goddamn exotic.
I get
but,
why you
like,
don't want to say it.
Yeah.
Have you been to a testicle festival?
Those aren't even that bad. Those
I've
are pretty
never-
good.
Yeah, but I still feel like most people in their life haven't had bull nuts in their mouth.
Valid. I live like 12 miles from that campground that throws that festival. The Testicle Festival. Sheller.
I went when I was in the club. Man.
Probably. Thinking about it now. Fucking haggis.
You don't like haggis?
Oh fuck no, bro.
Seasoned lard. It's seasoned lard baked in a sheep's colon.
Well, that's unnecessary. Yeah, that's aggressively unnecessary.
It's not fucking food. It's a punishment.
Yeah, that's a joke.
It's a fucking
Why would
torture,
you-
is what it
It
is.
is absolutely disgusting.
You shouldn't waterboard people. You should just make them eat haggis.
Yeah.
Just show them haggis.
Oh,
I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
That's disgusting.
yeah,
I forgot that wasn't a fucking thing.
dude. There's a lot of
Head cheese is gross too. Whatever the fuck that is.
You ate it, but you don't.
My
know what
dad's
it is.
had it. I don't fuck with it. He likes foreign cheeses and shit.
But do you not like it? So you didn't try it. You just don't like the smell.
No, I tried it.
Okay, as long as you tried it.
Yeah, it was just.
Because like Swiss cheese stinks, but it's fucking delicious.
That's true too.
It is. There's a lot of stinky cheeses.
God,
There are.
I haven't seen or heard of haggis in years. Fucking
Haggis?
Haggis. What did I say?
Haggis.
That's the name of our new
It
dish.
became like Dutch for a minute. Haggis.
Not the haggis.
I forgot how it was pronounced after I started thinking about it. I don't even know what this word is.
Okay, so most exotic for you is haggis.
Yeah.
Haggis, right?
And I hated it.
Seasoned lard, cooked in a sheep's colon.
I had it would be seafood for sure. I don't fuck with seafood at all, but specifically 2 times at Thai Taste in like 2009, I tried octopus salad. That was the grossest goddamn thing I ever could have eaten. I felt like you were eating like, I don't fucking know, skin.
It's just kind of rubbery, right?
Yes.
Like it's chewy, kind of hard to.
I imagined that it was like the pubic area of something. It chewed like a hard palette of fucking like chompy. And then there was like little dude. And then I was like, can I get some ranch for this side salad I got here? And she said, we don't serve ranch here. We got peanut oil. Let's get the fuck out of here.
You're like, well, that's not fucking ranch. That's
Take
not
me
even
home.
close to ranch, man.
That's what I
Peanut
said.
oil.
I said, what the fuck is peanut oil? I've never heard of these.
It's the oil of a peanut.
Accoutrement. I don't fucking know the word. God, I hate that place, dude.
God damn.
Have you ever
man.
had dried squid? That's kind
Fuck
of good.
no.
Like it's salted and it's
Calamari,
crunchy.
is that what that is technically?
It's
Maybe?
not dry. Calamari's not dried. It's deep fried.
Okay.
But I'm talking about dried squid. Like
No.
it's almost like texture-wise, like a potato.
I respect
stick,
the squid.
like
I'm not gonna eat it every
Chip or
day.
something, right? You respect the squid.
I respect the
The
squid.
squids don't respect you.
No, they'll eat your fucking face.
Yeah, they don't give two
Yeah, you're
fucks
probably
about you, man.
right.
No, I'm not a I've had squid.
Oh.
I don't like. I don't mind the flavor of calamari. I hate when you get a really tough one.
It was
ruins-
tough.
It
Yeah.
ruins it for me. It's too chewy. It's, yeah.
Fucking, like,
You feel like you're biting through, like Jim. You feel like you're biting through Jim again, and you're pulling on his tendon of his arm.
it's fucked.
Oh yeah, we weren't talking about
Yeah,
that.
who's Jim, dog? What?
Yeah.
You bit a man's
We weren't
tendon?
going to talk about that, because it's technically considered murder. But I guess,
God, you're
all
not-
in the name of
How-
high cuisine.
How is my memory better than your memory?
It's been a long week, brother. I got in a dog fight this week. My mind
Okay.
has been separated.
You know you're not supposed to enter into a dog fight.
Bro,
I
they were
know-
vicious.
Look, I know when you're in your furry costume, you feel like a dog.
You're not a dog, though.
You're not a dog.
I wish I had a furry costume on. If I would have
That's
had
a
your...
delusion.
Yeah, that Rottweiler will kill you.
You gave me 2 furry costumes. Let us not forget.
Okay, can we please hold
And
on? Hold on.
he was to
Stop.
say he made them for
Hold-
music videos.
Time out. Time
Whatever.
out. Time out.
It's better if they just believe what you're
I'm not-
trying to correct.
I'm just gonna go with it.
I'll bring them sometime, too. I have proof.
I gave Brody some used furry outfits.
Exactly.
It was the depressed panda.
You didn't tell me about the zipper in the back of the panda either. Right on the butt. So, what about that?
Is that legit?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. You thought I wouldn't see it, huh?
You thought I would see it?
You thought.
Somebody's bumming that panda.
I mean, you gotta shit. You gotta shit. You know?
I mean, whatever.
God damn it.
That was dirty.
That's fucking great. That was fucking.
So I don't like seafood.
Wow, that's
Way to
a
bring it
way
back
right back around.
A, fuck you for being a child and not liking seafood.
Fried clams?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
I
the
don't
other
like
thing
clams either.
the other thing I
I
was
love
in
seafood.
Hawaii
I fucking
was
hate clams.
I ate fucking fresh fish in Hawaii. My Hawaiian buddy Brendan Souza thought it'd be funny because he knew I didn't like the shit already. We'd been hanging out a month, and he got it from the fucking convenience store. It was just a red square of fish, and then it was wrapped in seaweed. And he was like, "You gotta dip it in the sauce." And I watched something on TV, and they were like,
Wasabi?
"Never." Yeah, something. It was like soy sauce,
burn?
maybe. It was disgusting. I fucking choked it down and made this like. Everybody in the car just started laughing at me. Because everybody else ate it like it was candy. They were like, "Oh, it's still good."
You have to remember.
And I was like,
I think a lot of people. Get real pretentious on food. And they don't remember that. Yeah, I mean, there's tons of. I've had some very, very, very
Uncooked
fancy style dinners that
an
tasted
island,
like
bro.
dog shit.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Not everything's for everybody, but
right.
dude, there's a lot of people out there who eat a lot of like raw fish.
you got to figure
That's
like
fucked.
a place like Hawaii or Japan
Yeah.
lot of fish in their diet.
And there is,
Fucking
yeah.
island, man. They're islands, right? So they're gonna have a lot of fish in their diet. So any way you can fucking prepare fish, they have probably prepared it.
Right.
So to them, it's as normal as eating a fucking slice of pizza.
Right.
You know?
Fish head soup.
Real quick, Hawaii, the best thing I ever ate there was a loca mocha. Do you know what a loca mocha is? I think that's what it was called. I'm fucking high as fuck. But anyway, it's a bed of mashed potatoes and then a burger and then sauteed onions and then gravy. And goddamn, it's the most delicious thing
Jeez.
you've ever had in your fucking life.
The mashed potatoes are on the burger.
On the bottom.
So there is there no bottom bun?
No.
Like the bottom of it is the mashed potato.
Yes, and then it's
so
got
it's
mashed
almost like
potatoes.
an open-faced sandwich.
It's a casserole that they didn't grind up.
Buddy, it's delicious though.
I would go for it. I would
Grind
try
your
it.
own casserole.
I mean, and I'm not a
like-
huge onion guy because I don't like the texture of onions, but like,
Same, yeah.
I love the flavor of
I do love
onions.
the flavor.
I just don't. It's a consistency issue. A
So
texture issue.
you'll suck on oysters.
No, I don't eat oysters.
Oh,
Okay.
I forgot about the best part. There's a fried egg on
but
top.
I despise those
I
things.
fucking hate 'em.
They're like it's an acquired taste.
I forgot about the best part. There's a fried egg on top.
Oh, that's even better.
It's goddamn delicious. That's what got me. There's a fried egg on top of the gravy burger that's got sauteed onion.
If you did fried onions instead of the sauteed onions,
it looks really
I
good.
think that would be better. But like, I would give that a shot.
All right, guys.
Loco-
That is the most
Locomotive.
delicious thing.
So go out, guys. If you're just listening and you're not around Siri or Google, the Hawaiian Loco Moco. It looks like it is it looks like it's done. That's a bed of rice, not mashed potatoes.
Oh, really? I'm high as
well,
fuck. It is
I mean,
rice.
You fucking stoner.
Yeah, no, I was
So
thinking of
it's
a fucking
yeah,
shepherd's pie.
Yeah, it's a
You were
bed.
thinking of
high
the
as
shepherd's
fuck.
pie.
It was.
But the locomotive is
Without the
delicious.
crust.
Yeah, yeah.
That makes a little more sense. So it's a bed of rice.
It's an island shepherd
Yeah,
pie.
it looks like sticky white rice with a burger
still
on
eat that.
top, and then a fried egg on top of that.
But so the rice gets soaked up with
it
all the
looks
gravy
delicious.
too, and that's
Gravy and then the meat juices and all that shit.
yeah. I don't like rice that much, but that got me
No,
eating
that'd
rice
be-
while I was
think
there.
that'd be good.
You don't like rice?
Not a big rice
I
guy.
would try that. How can we make that with weed in it?
We should make a
I
local
mean, you
locos
can
next
make
one of these
anything with
episodes.
weed with
Just
this
like
good full spectrum.
weed
You just,
infused rice or something?
The gravy.
yeah, you just
The
The gravy.
The fucking gravy
The
could
gravy.
have.
you could
THC in
or
it.
you could do some hard hitting soy sauce.
We should just make a weed version of that. But like he said the first time with mashed potatoes instead.
Damn, I'm high. I want to make a
No, we
local
should do
mocha
the
now,
rice
dude.
one.
Yeah, I'm hungry too.
Me too, man.
Where are the eggs and the gravy?
Yeah, so
Who's gonna row the boats?
now that we're really stoned and rambling, who's gonna row the boat?
David Goggins.
What? The
I don't know. I'm
what
high,
just
bro.
happened? What just happened?
It all makes
I'm sorry, I can't.
There are knives everywhere.
row the boat?
it's in my head.
Don't worry, don't worry, Brody. We'll all row a boat.
Thank you.
There'll be three
We all get
boats.
one.
So, don't worry, man.
Back to food.
What's your favorite dessert?
Ooh.
Just real
Tiramisu.
quick. Tiramisu.
Tiramisu, right out of the gate.
Damn, really? That makes me think of super bad. But all the
You think it's super bad?
yeah, they have to cook tiramisu in their fucking high school class.
Tiara.
Oh,
Tiara
Tiramisu.
Not tiara. It's not also a dessert that you wear on your head as a set piece.
I don't think I've ever had tiramisu.
All right, what is your
Tiramisu!
what's your favorite dessert, bitch?
Sheesh, dude, I don't know. I don't eat dessert often. Oh, what's that apple crumble apple stuff? What's that shit?
I think you had it right the first time when you said apple crumble, right? That's a thing.
That's the thing.
That's a thing,
That's
right?
the thing. I
What's
think.
its real name? What's its street name? That's like
Apple
What's its
crumble.
street name? Apple smack.
damn. What is
Oh
that
my
shit?
god!
That apple crunchy shit, dude.
The
Yeah.
apple crumble.
Yeah, that's not its name though.
Are you
What do you
sure?
mean that's not?
For sure, dude. It's got a legal name.
Let's go.
I swear to God, dude.
What do you mean?
Like if you were to ask Gordon Ramsay, he'd be like, "Oh, it's this."
Well, he's British. It'd probably be something British sounding
Yeah,
like
fuck that
apple
British
fucking.
bullshit, dude. Apple
Whoa!
crumble, brother.
Just got weird.
I harbor resentments toward the British.
I did not like the taste
Why?
of because he's Irish.
It's in my blood, brother. I don't know.
It's not in your blood.
It's unfinished hostility.
But it has nothing to do with it. Because then, yeah, go ahead.
Did you trace your lineage?
You know we
Yeah, I
did.
came from a fucking Irish farmer, Irish in Scotland.
Where?
Oh, fuck, I don't know. I have it on Ancestry.
I'm
I'll bring it up
great-
sometime.
I'm half
should
Great
look at-
British.
Oh, interesting.
See, that's why he punches you.
It
every
is.
chance he
I get
gets.
it. Right. The
He
abuse
isn't, like it's
lives
it's
on.
in your DNA.
Yeah, the abuse lives on. Yeah,
the
it's
abuse.
the gentrification of my body.
Oh my god! Oh my god! The gentrification of Brody's body. That sounds like a weird '70s art house porn.
Gentrify me, Steven.
The gentrification.
Show me what
of
it really
Brody.
means to be new. I was born this way. Made sense in my head.
Oh man,
Oh, it hurts.
man, come on.
Holy shit. God. Yeah. Don't report us to the nut house. I still got those. Can you say that?
I don't think you can call them that, man. I think they're just called hospitals.
They don't have psych wards anymore, do they?
Yeah,
Schultz is still
Yeah.
open.
they're mental hospitals.
You should cut this.
Yeah, maybe I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll see tomorrow.
Yeah, back to the you not liking the Brits.
Yeah.
I'm Scandinavian.
Fucking teethy motherfuckers.
Teethy motherfuckers. Wow.
That's my first thought.
You fucking potato eating son of a bitch. God,
God, man, this turned
damn it.
live real quick. I think you should give me that meat hammer, man. I don't think you should be holding that. Let me have this over here. And you fucking go over there.
He's feeling
You go that way, and you're like, you can have part of the space that he's
You don't
in.
look British, man. You know, you got
You
like
see my teeth?
Wow. He said you don't
they're
look
normal.
British.
You know.
You know what that means? He's like, you don't look like a dickhead.
No, when I did my bloodline, I did all the fucking tests. I did the two. So it's it's I think it's technically like 52% Scandinavian and then like 46% Great British.
Damn.
And then I think if I'm fucking stoned and I suck at math. And then there was like 2% or 1 point something of the Liberian. What was it?
Liberian Peninsula.
Yeah, it was Liberian Peninsula. So if you look at the old maps, it just looks like Vikings raped and pillaged down this line.
Yep.
And then years later,
Some Viking picked up your grandma and fucking your great
Well, his
your,
grandma.
your quad grandma. Yeah, your deep great
I
grandma.
mean, it's two grandmas removed. They're like
a little farther down the line.
Oh, yeah.
a dozen or so.
seemed
least.
closer.
But I
Maybe
didn't
more.
start hating the Irish.
You obviously left Britain though. You know
Wow. Wow.
where you
you
at
left
now?
Ireland.
Yeah.
Why did you come here?
Famine.
Famine. The great potato famine.
Why'd you come here? You colonizing son of a bitch.
Oh man.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
I like you. I'm just kidding. You're a really good guy. You're a pretty cool guy. Pretty cool.
He's gonna try to kill you any chance he gets. You should keep an eye on that guy. Like, and, hey, you should look. And maybe this is in poor taste, but you should probably look under your car before you start it.
Yeah, you Irish like the car bomb motherfuckers.
Irish pizza
I'm gonna cut
delivery.
this- I'm gonna cut this
We call them
cheese
potato
with
poppers.
the sharp knife right next to your throat.
I love that little knife you
Dirty
have
little
there.
Irish bastard.
Oh man. Well,
You
But
gotta take
if
the
you look at
safety
those
out.
old maps, am I not wrong? I mean, I'm
no,
gonna
I mean
sound-
that it makes sense, right? Like if you were mostly Scandinavian,
Right.
also part of you would either be like British or French. Maybe more likely to be British, you know. 'Cause
Yeah, who picked up who on the fucking boat? You know,
Well, I mean,
because somebody left. Somebody came from there and then went down.
well, the Vikings also did a lot of raping and pillaging, so it wasn't probably some courtship either.
yeah,
Yeah, no,
you ain't
probably
kidding.
not.
There's a big chance it wasn't like, hey,
it's a conquest, baby.
Trying to get
but you know, whatever. cutting up this meat and cheese.
Nice.
You guys. So last thing about food. What should we say last thing? What's your favorite go-to like food truck food?
Oh
Sure,
shit.
food, it would have to be like tacos.
Street tacos?
Yeah, unless I can find like a really good like burger truck,
Okay.
you know. Like it would have to be like tacos,
Man,
like a
Tacos.
taco truck.
specifically, I think of that hot dog guy in Carbondale. You ever had hot dogs from him?
I have had his hot dogs.
Fucking delicious.
I do
Oh,
love
really?
a good
Yeah,
hot dog.
10 out
Or
of
is it
10.
like the Vienna hot?
Yes.
Vienna beef, like
The bun's dope. The fuck, everything's
well, it's like a Chicago hot dog, right?
Yes.
Like it's on the poppy seeded bun.
Yeah,
and,
Sal's is what it is. Sal's food truck. It's like
Oh, okay.
yellow. It's always
Do you get like the pickle
Everything.
spears and the tomato slices and everything on it, just like a typical Chicago
yeah.
dog?
I don't even like that shit.
See, I would get none of that. Absolutely none of it.
It's really good with just relish and mustard.
I
Also,
would do like a spicy brown mustard and nothing else.
That's fair.
It's
It's fucking that big,
Michael
dude.
loves ketchup on hot dogs. Everybody
you.
knows it.
You're a child. Stop putting ketchup on your hot dogs.
Is that a thing? I usually just use mustard.
That's what normal people do, Brody. They put fucking mustard on it when
Give it a
you're
tang,
past
though.
the age of fucking 9. Okay?
I like it all on there.
I like secret sauce on it.
Don't try to make it okay by putting other acceptable condiments on the hot dog
All right.
and then putting the out of bounds.
Have you ever put mayonnaise on a hot dog?
Oh,
Is that a thing? Do people
What the
do?
fuck is wrong with you?
wow. He is Dutch.
Why are you
You
dipping
sure
your
you're-
wieners in fucking mayonnaise, bro?
Oh, dude. Come at you with this.
I hit myself in the
Mayonnaise is my
hand with that.
kryptonite, dude. I can't do that shit.
I hit myself in the hand. That hurt way worse than I thought it was gonna. It stung for like 15 minutes. It just now quit
With
hurting.
the fucking meat?
Yeah, dude.
it's a meat
Buddy,
tenderizer.
that bitch is sharp as fuck. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
it's
man.
made to
It's supposed to
tenderize meat. You beat your meat with that.
I did it and it hurt. It hit
put it
back.
on the table.
Fuck no, brother.
Oh, what was I going to say?
Something about your meat.
No, not my meat.
Oh.
I think with food trucks, I think my favorite.
Oh, yeah, food trucks.
Man, it's really.
In Carbondale, is there a specific one?
I'm not even thinking about. I'm just thinking the world, bro.
Oh, right.
You're a little
Like
mind
if you could
already.
go to a food truck somewhere,
Right.
you know, what type of food would you get?
I do really love a good turkey leg, if it's done right. And
That's fair.
A gyro, if it's done right, is nice out of a food.
I've never seen a euro out of a food truck, but I'd fuck with that any day. For sure,
Yeah,
probably.
there's-
Could
it's
be
a,
in the right spot, I guess.
yeah, it's a good thing for food trucks. I think.
El Greco.
I do love a good carny food where it's get a corn dog, one of those fucking dipped corn. It's corn on a stick.
Fair food, man.
And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
top it with a fucking lemon shake up and a funnel cake.
That's a good fair dinner. Right? That's fair
That's-
dinner right there.
That's fucking king shit.
If you're in the Midwest, that's a fair supper.
Yeah, man, fair foods, they fuck hard.
They do.
They do, and they fuck
do.
long. And they fuck delicious. And they're so bad. for
They
you.
are. They're terrible for
Have you ever fucked a food?
No.
No.
Have you?
Onward, please.
No.
We're not moving on
I'm
now.
just kidding.
Like,
No, you. Oh, I do not believe you, sir. What
you
have
just
you?
get to cut and run.
Yeah, Stifler. Or it wasn't Stifler. Fuck the pie. What was
It was Jim. It was Jim.
Jim. All right, Jim.
Jim Levenstein.
Jim Levenstein. What was your choice of
I don't know why,
food
though.
that you had sex with?
I definitely didn't, but if I was gonna fornicate,
Your
food,
friend told you about this time that he had sex with what fruit?
me? Wait, what? I don't think I knew any guys that fucked fruit. I don't. Maybe. Did you?
You
fuck-
made it sound like you've had sex with some kind of food.
Oh no.
Have you had
not
food
yet.
inside you?
Never. Never. Nothing's been inside me, but doctors and the Lord, brother. What are you talking about?
You got the Lord deep inside.
How deep were those doctors inside you? What were they doing?
I cut my ass that one time.
Oh, yeah.
Doctors were way up in
Yeah,
me.
they were way up
It
there.
was
huh?
invasive. I had my
Yeah, they
pants
had the-
down. They were right in my butt. I had two people I'd never met. Had both my legs open, working on my ass cheek. It was fucking wildly uncomfortable.
Well, you know,
God damn it!
Oh, don't get me wrong. I've had an air
fucked your
enema.
ass up. Oh,
Excuse you?
An air enema. So when I had that diverticulitis, the one surgery, they put me out and they did the scope up through the ass and everything.
Yeah.
The other was an air enema.
I didn't know you could do
Look it up. It's fucking horrible. You have to be awake for it. So they give you a fucking, they insert this tube up your ass.
Give you a bike pump and you just go at it.
And then they insert another littler tube up your ass.
That sucked.
And I remember every second of it because I'm laying on the fucking thing. I'm like, I kept yelling at the guy. I'm like, I'm going to shit on you. He's like, it just feels like you are. I was like, I swear I'm going to shit all over you. He's like, I promise you it just feels like it. I'm like, this sucks.
You're not supposed to feel those parts of yourself, I don't
Dude.
think. I think that
And then they pump your ass. Like, they pump the insides of you full with air so they can see.
goddamn
Yeah.
Chief, what the fuck?
Dude, I felt like I was gonna shit all over this.
I'm sure you did.
I wanted to. Like after it was over, I was like, I wanted to shit all over you, dude.
Did it help?
I mean, they figured out apparently what they needed to know, but I won't do it again. I'll let them kill me.
Right.
That shit sucked.
Be like, yeah, just tell me what the worst thing is. That's what I got right now. I'll deal with
That's
that.
not even like a surprise pinky. That's
God
like,
damn.
let me jam this mile tube up your ass and see where it goes. And
So I
you're
got this tube, but then there's a smaller tube that goes in the tube.
That makes sense to me, and I never thought about that.
my
That
thing is,
it's
you
two
just
tubes.
did
You gotta
Right.
keep it
Procedure.
open with one,
Fuck
and then the
that.
other one is the actual
Yeah.
like air deal.
And like a month ago, they had put me under and shoved something up my ass. Why couldn't you shove it up there then?
Right.
Well,
Just add another tube while you're in there.
people had to
logo.
talk to each other about it, and they were like, "Do we need to put air in his ass?" And they were like, "I think we do." Maybe there was a doctor that's like, "I don't know, man. I don't know if he needs air in his butt." And then everybody else was like, "Well, where'd you go to medical school?" Because he needs air in his butt.
They got
And
distracted by my pubic bush and my ass tattoo and just
They were
couldn't finish.
We're
the
gonna put
job.
air in his butt. No worries.
Who did your ass tattoo?
His name was Bill, and he was the biggest. And I'm gonna say it, Bill, you were the biggest bitch about this shit. I had him tattoo my ass, and this motherfucker went like full homophobe and like cut out a dental bib for the circle where my ass.
That's uncomfortable.
Fucking pansy.
Yeah,
you
it's
just
fucked.
grab an ass cheek and you go. It's-
Right. He was scared of that ass, dude.
It's
He knew
just
he'd
an
like
ass
it.
cheek,
Yeah.
man. Like it's just
I didn't
it's
ask
just
him to tattoo
it's
my
just a
dong.
body,
He
man.
knew if he touched you too long, he'd fall in love, man. That's just what it is.
I mean, you
It's
know,
his own
sometimes.
fears. Yeah.
This Hobbit swagger. But yeah, it's a bass jumping out of the water. It says gone fishing.
Shut the fuck up.
That's what's on my ass.
Damn. That's good shit. That's a new one.
Gone fishing, baby.
Gone fishing, brother.
Thank you guys. Thank you. And for that, we are going to tune out. And we hope you have a fishy evening. Do not forget, guys, like, subscribe. Somebody fucking comment. Come on.
A couple people did.
A couple people did.
On one of the, I think one of the teasers, maybe, or the first episode. There were like two people. One was talking about Brody being in a closet with her and a handful of boob, and how he didn't tell that story.
Damn it. I don't know what that is.
I know you were in a closet with some girl and you had a handful of boob for hours.
And she was mad
The
that
closet
he didn't.
times, yeah. Well, I don't know. Like,
have to
it
read
seemed
that
like it,
comment.
or maybe she was being sarcastic. It's hard to pick up in the text, but
It might have been Garrett. Maybe Garrett.
So
who knows? Maybe it wasn't a woman.
I'll
at all.
post-
you and
yeah, well-
Garrett in a closet and you were grabbing on his titty for a while? Is there
No, but we were together for maybe not any moments. I guess we weren't together, but we were both 14, and fucking we were booby searching back then. You know,
on each other?
we had no.
So
We had
wait a
shared
minute. Did you
motivations.
have Garrett's boob in your hand?
Yeah, I am really confused. Bro. Not that there's anything wrong.
No,
with it.
I got turned around and I
I don't think I've
that I
ever held
understand.
Garrett's tit.
You made it sound like
You
you
just
held
said you don't think you like. I feel like you'd remember that. No,
You
or-
never know, man. It's been a long life, brother. Garrett might disagree with that. He might say you have held my tit. And,
Garrett in the comment.
Please
Let us know
Reach out.
if Brody's ever groped your tit.
Yeah, I need to know.
it's been a long time. We've been friends a long time. I may have, you know.
I mean, I've been friends with a lot of people for a long time, and I've never seen their penis.
I've seen too many of my friends' dicks when we were younger.
You lost your virginity staring in
because
your
of
fucking
Jackass.
friend's eyes.
Yeah, because of
Yeah.
Jackass and CKY and shit. Everybody pulled their balls out there for a while. And like 07
is
and
true.
shit, 06. Yeah, everybody had their dicks out.
I was luckily old enough. I was past that. I did fuck around and get hurt in a shopping cart, but
I pissed
didn't
on a
whip
lot
my
of
dick
people
out
for.
everywhere.
Really?
Yeah. Well, after a certain year, they made that shit like a felony to stick your dick out in public.
Yeah, you should probably just not pull your dick out in
Yeah.
public if at all possible.
You can get a sex charge for pissing in an alley.
You
though,
can become a
also.
sex
Yeah.
offender for
That's
peeing
fucking wild.
in the street if there happens to be a fucking child nearby.
God, you know how many times I pissed behind PKs in that alley? Jesus Christ, like every time we played there.
I pissed all over that strip as a kid.
I mean,
Riding your
goddamn.
bike. Nobody wanted to let you pee, so you pissed on the back of their building.
Yeah, fuck you.
Big daddy shit. You just piss on the building and go about your day.
I know a guy that got a charge for pissing behind Tres Hombres in Carbondale, and he had to like go to court, and he barely missed being a sex offender because of pissing at Tres Hombres. It was like a Saturday night.
Well, you never know, man. Like,
I mean, it's a populated area too. ABC lookers right there and shit. And you shouldn't have your dick out. What if somebody's got their kid in the car?
They shouldn't be able to charge you with
a heinous
that
sex crime.
specific type of crime
Right.
unless they can prove
that there was a
definitively.
child.
Because goddamn, man, like,
That'll ruin your whole fucking life.
yeah, I mean, your life's over, dude.
Give them a public urinator badge, you know, like something like that.
Badge? What are you trying to?
I don't know.
fucking
God
Nazi?
Damn, Hitler.
You want to put little gold stars on them or something, man?
real, like-
Jesus Christ.
I know who they are.
Jesus,
Hey,
man, here's that
hey.
far right side of him coming out again, man. Like, just creeping out at these weird moments.
These weird
Where
moments.
he's like, yeah, we should put a badge on them all so we can identify them. And then what? Why?
All right, guys. So
Let that guy go down alleys
in the
alone.
Don't let him
fucking
piss the football
comments, put your favorite foods. We want to know your favorite foods.
Should we badge him?
If you can remember, out of Emo's Pizza, something you've never heard of in Chicago, and Brody's
Cleveland.
Choice.
Primos.
What was yours?
Cleveland. It was Luigi's.
Luigi's. Anyway,
I don't even think it's there anymore.
yeah. I don't even know where I was going with that. I'm high as fuck.
I'm trying to go get out of this thing.
Subscribe.
Go somewhere else. And
Subscribe.
So Debbie. Good night.
See you on the next one.
bye.
Catch you on the flip flop.